Hello, hello. So this is the astrology readings for all signs. This is the 7th to the 13th of July. So we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing the fire signs first. That's Leo, Sagittarius and Aries, followed by the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini and Libra, water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancereans, and earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So if anybody would like a reading with me, you can go to psychicalley.net. Let me see. So there's a few little things that are going on. If you're a busy person and you just fancy me sending you a reading, a recorded reading to your inbox, either Messenger or you want me to email it to you, either way, this is what you can do. Okay, so it's either I type it out or I record it, depends on what I feel at the time. So it's an email reading. It's called an email reading. You can send me a photograph if you want or not. And that is £10, which works out $12. £20, $24 for 3 months. Okay, so if you fancy that, it's just recorded and sent over to you. Okay, still got the offer on. I wish I could do that bringing up of things like Greg does, but this is as good as it gets with me. So there's a big sale on at the moment still, £25 for 30 minutes. And £50 for $50 for 1 hour. Okay, that works out £20 or £40. Okay, so limited time that is on. So psychicalley.net, psychicalley.net. If you're around the Kent area from where I live, then there are a couple of events this week. So we have the Duke of Cumberland, Wednesday, the 9th of July. Okay, doors open at 6:30 for 7 p.m. start. And it's one-to-one readings are £15 for 20 minutes. Okay, you can choose from a variety of readers, not just myself. Some readers do future predictions, some do contact with spirit, and some do a mixture of the two. Okay, and then on the 17th of July, we've got a lovely lady called Daphne Webb, and she's going to be at the 5 Bells in Eastry, and that is Thursday the 17th of July. Doors open 6:30 for 7 p.m. start. This one is a demonstration of mediumship, contact with spirit, a demonstration of that, proof of life after. Then after that, around 9 p.m., we then sit down and do one-to-one readings. And again, you can choose which reader you want, which type of reading you want. So that can either be contact with spirit reading, a future prediction, or a mixture of the two. We also have somebody doing pendulum readings as well. It's £15. So the doors open. For the ticket price, it's £5 to get in for the demonstration. If you want a one-to-one reading, then it's £15 for a 20-minute reading. So the details on the bottom there, if you wanted to book your ticket or you wanted to, put your name down for an actual reading. Okay, so yeah, so lots of offers going on at the moment, because I thought, well, if I'm struggling, do you know what? I bet you lots of people else are struggling and they might need a reading. There's so much going on in relationships, the amount of relationship crossroads I've been doing readings for at the moment. So I know that things are feeling very strained for people. And, it is hard. It's hard with relationships, with family. So I do get it. Lots of decision making as well. Lots of people who I found not knowing what to do about their job, career. They're not feeling it, not feeling what they're doing. So yeah, it's been busy. So yeah, it's good. So there is Patreons. Okay. these Patreons at the bottom of the screen: Christina, Devon, Lisa, Vera, Dawn, Diane, Julie, Renee, and there are others. Let me bring, that's one lot. And where is the other? And here's the others. So I wanted to say a big thank you to the Patreons. We've got some new Patreons. So welcome is Sam S. She's come back. Tina T. She's come back as well. Sharon P. She's come back, and we've got Anne W as well. And obviously we've got Mary, Doreen, Phil, Julie, Elizabeth, Kelly, Simone, Terry, Alexis, Shannon, two Shannons, Sherry, Linda, Vaughn, Chris, Stephanie, and Jeff. So thank you, and thank you, and thank you. You can join. It's like a membership. You can join for as little as $1.11. There are quite a lot of different levels, okay, to choose from. You can have a life coaching meeting with Greg and I. That is you know, a 1 hour session, and then you meet up with me and Greg. That is a life coaching session. That is, you get that plus all the other bits and pieces that you can have. So with a life coaching session, $80, that's the top one. That's works out £63.41 a month. You also get a mystery gift sent to your house. You also get 10% off Greg's t-shirts. You also get a recorded psychic development class. You also get a meditation as well sent to you. And you also get an access to all the videos of the hundreds of classes and workshops that I've done over the past for maybe more than that years. I also send you a channeled message for the month, and you get 2 video meetups, one with my group, another one with Greg's group. So all of that is for the $63.41, okay, a month. So that is a bargain, $80 that. Then you've got other ones, which is a 1 hour Zoom reading once a month, $60, $47.90. Mystery gifts sent to you, $45. Okay, so, and you get all of those other perks as well. $40 is the t-shirts. There are other ones, which is a 20-minute recorded message just for you. 30-minute Zoom reading once a month. Recorded meditations. We've got so much. Okay, so much to look at there. So if you want it, if you're interested, you can pop over to patreon.com/Psychic Alley. You can also look after Greg if you wanted to. We do appreciate it very much. That's patreon.com/in5d. Okay, so enough of all that. Let's see what's happening, shall we? And let's see who's in the chat. Okay. So I've got moths flying everywhere. There's a little moth. Hello, how are you doing? All right. It's a little moth. There's a video out at the moment of lots of fairies being caught on camera. Don't get caught in my lip gloss. On doorbell cameras. It's really, really great. I love it. So, yeah, it's good. All right. So let me put that up there. Yes, please don't get stuck in my lip gloss, please. That's the only thing. All right. So let's see who's in the chat. So, Gemini Moon. Hello. Hello. Oh, I'm so grateful you're here. There's my man. I was just speaking to him actually just before. So it's the hottest goddess. He's got love goggles and I've got love goggles for him. So Savannah, hello. Savannah. Hello, are you looking nice? Thank you. Oh, everything is good. Everything is good. Thank you. So what is happening with everybody? You know, is anybody else going through some very highs and some very lows? Who else is going through that? Please, can you stop now? Moth, enough. Yeah, so Tinky, update on Tinky. So she is down to the one kitten now. So we have all the kittens have gone to lovely homes. I've had lots of photographs and videos of all the people who are just loving their kittens. So there's Gracie. She is home with just loving people, just enjoying herself. So yeah, I'm very happy. And we've got Bear here. Teddy Bear, he is so Tink and her bear are here. So yeah, everybody's seen the journey of those little kiddies. So hello, Master Lee of the family Ricketts. Hello. Yeah, good to see you. Energetic levels are off the charts. They absolutely are. Yes. I've got a friend whose surname is Ricketts. That's really fun. Okay. Yay, Terry. Astrology readings. Hi, Ali R. Hello, Terry. Good to see you, Terry. All right. Yeah. There's lots of people, and it's lovely because you get a regular, with the Patreon, you get like a regular meetup, and you get a 1 hour reading. That reading you can turn into psychic development if you want. You can turn it into, whatever you want. Tarot tuition, it's 1 hour of whatever, well, within reason, or 30 minutes, okay, on a regular basis. So, yeah, it's I love it, and it just helps with creators really, that they can still carry on. So I've got a new lot here, and this is for anybody who likes, shares, or subscribes. Okay, any of those, let me know. If you've shared it more than once, then press share, or share, or share. Each time you have shared, liked, or subscribed, I will put you on here. Okay, so it has to be a new subscription. I can't put everybody who's subscribed, can I? Because that would just be silly. Yeah, so if you have and you're new here, then you can be added on there. And then at the end of the month, I will give away, depending on how many people, if there's more than 50 people that have shared it, or how many shares we've had, I will give away two 30-minute readings. Okay, 2 30-minute readings. If not, one, if it's less than 50. All right. So, okay, let us see what we're going to do today. So, okay. Now I'm going to get the text back up. Okay, so the moth has settled down over there now, thank goodness. It was getting ridiculous, it really was. Okay, let me get some room here. So I'm going to do what I've been doing as well, which is recording. I'm recording the readings as well. That's what I'm going to do, so that I can then share them. That's been working well. Oh, hello, I can do it like that. No, that's just not looking professional at all. No, don't do that, Ali. That's silly. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, right. So we're going to start off with Leos. Okay, lovely, lovely Leos. There we go. I'm going to use all different cards. I've got them all here. So I'm going to juggle those about. Okay. So let me get to Leos. So that's not working the way I wanted it to. No, we need the Leo back. The Leo banner back, don't we? There it is. All right. I'll have to juggle that about next time. Okay. All right. So, Leos. Okay. Leos. The timestamp is 15:20. Right, what do we want to tell Leos this month? Okay, this week, sorry. So this is the 7th through to the 13th of July, 2025. Okay, so I've got various different cards here. So this is the light seers. I'll try and remember to list each one. So obviously I'm concentrating on Leos, but if there is anybody else watching this, the chances are, I haven't beaten Logan up, by the way. That's my grandson. He's hurt his eye, scratched it accidentally. And so he's had to put an eye patch on because it's stinging him. And he's got some cream on it. So look, I did not beat him up. Okay.
He did not beat me up.
No. So I wouldn't. So yeah, if you're watching this, it may resonate with you. There may be, something in there for you. So keep an eye out because my guides deliberately do it. All right. Concentration. This is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann that I'm starting with. 2 cards just flew out, so we'll use those ones. Lovely Leos. So this is the 7th through to the 13th of July. Okay, so we're starting off with feeling as though my heart hurts. Okay, so this can be that there is a feeling of emptiness, a feeling that there's so much happening and we can't get ready, we can't get used to it. It all seems to be a bit too much. And I feel that this sometimes it doesn't allow us to kind of process things when there's one drama and then another one overlaps another one and overlaps another one. So I do feel as if that's how it's been. Hopefully things are going to be calming down this week. I've put an order in for us all. Okay. So there is a lot of togetherness. Okay. There is a lot of, friendships and people that are ready to connect with each and every one of us. And I feel this is also around, your spirit guides, loved ones. And if you are alone and, you are feeling it, remember, if you can't meet with people, spiritual people, like-minded people, if you can't manage, to do that in your physical self, then you have to go into online. Okay, that's the only way to go. And over the COVID times, that worked out really well. And I've met some wonderful people who are still dear friends to me now, who started, following me and doing workshops and classes and just wonderful. And they still are fabulous people in the chat here already here. So please don't underestimate online groups. Okay. Please don't underestimate them. But I really feel as if this is time to reach out and not feel lonely if you're feeling it. So you're, again, they're talking about your heart and they're saying be aware of any changes to do with your heart. So I feel as if the Schumann resonance, I haven't seen it personally. I've just heard other people talking about it. And they're basically saying that it's kind of off the charts at the moment. And that does affect us, like with panic attacks, palpitations, feeling as if things are kind of getting us down, that sort of thing. And I'm just asking you, whatever you do, perhaps put on your crystals, crystal jewelry. I'm always wearing crystals. I love making my crystal jewelry and I need to find an outlet to sell these jewelry. So I need to do that. But it does help you just to wear a piece of jewelry. For panic attacks, I would use amethyst is good for everything. So never, ever can go, you don't need to go without amethyst. It's wonderful. But to calm yourself, I would do yellow crystals, solar plexus, energy, because that's where you feel the most panicked. Okay. can you get rid of this moth out the window? Because it keeps dive bombing me. Have you got it? You just let it out the window. It just kept going at me. So yeah, don't feel as if you can't use crystals, because they really do work. If they didn't work, why are they still putting quartz crystal pieces in watches and things? They do this, so I'm seeing a lot of spending money. You going to bed now? Oh, thanks. No night, love. No. They're doing a lot of spending, I feel, Leos. Maybe, you're treating yourself. Maybe it's just things that you have to buy. But there's a little bit of an overwhelming feeling to do with that. Okay. I'm now going to look at the Gilded Tarot and see what they have to say as well. Okay, Four of Swords. So this is resting. Okay, rest up as much as you can. It sounds like it's going to get busy. So, this is the time to relax, get yourself prepared and ready for what comes next. I can see somebody planning to move, or planning to rearrange where they live. Okay, so there seems to be a lot of that energy changes. There's also somebody who is quite authoritative around you, who is being a little bit too bossy. And I feel that there is a need to kind of protect yourself and step back from this person. That doesn't mean backing down. Sometimes this can mean that you just have to stay kind of focused on what is right, and just quietly, maybe reiterate your what your rules are, your standards. It's like, well, I'm not going to be putting up with that anymore. Don't talk to me in this way. It's not nice. So, I just feel as if we've got to be true to ourselves. It's very important. This show me something to do with a sofa. I know that sounds crazy, but somebody is watching this, and I feel as if there's been some either tears or some upset, because I've got this sofa, like a couch. I don't know what you say, settee, couch, and I've got like there's a mark on it, or burn mark or something that is going on with it, and it's quite new. So somebody is feeling upset about that. So whoever's watching this, please reach out and let me know that it's you. But just to finish off, these are the Oracle 7 Energies by Colette Baron Reed. Okay, so finish off with one of these. Okay, it says shining through. Okay, so sometimes we're not feeling it. We're feeling far from energized, and this is just saying that sometimes we have to just go, everything's fine, everything's okay, and sooner or later we'll start to feel okay. We'll start to feel that everything is going the way we want it to. They call it fake it till you make it sometimes. Okay, so that's what I get for our lovely Leos. Okay, so we go into Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's clear up the cards for Sag. Okay, let me know what your birth sign is as well in the chat. Let me know. And is, your sun, moon, and rising as well. What is your sun, moon, and rising? Or let's do the time stampy thing. 24:15. Okay. Tuning in. Okay, what do you want to tell Sagittarius? 7th through to the 13th of July. Oh, I love this card, the Lightseers card. Isn't that just the most beautiful sun card ever? I mean, it really is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is when we feel as if we are excited to be alive. Okay, and that just makes me think of the terrible floods that are happening in Texas at the moment. Oh my goodness, it's like so much rain in 45 minutes that they just couldn't, the banks of rivers and everything could not cope. And those poor people, I heard there's 84 people who have passed away, and my heart goes out to them. I've been lighting candles all day, so has my mum. So, you know, there's nothing else we can do apart from just send our angels over to whoever needs it. When the sun card comes out, that just says, you know, let's shine some energy and love over there, and to all the other, you know, disasters that are going on around us. Now, has anybody seen the video of the two suns? There are lots of it out there. There is a glowing red sun that is out there, and there are even sunflowers who always, the heads of the sunflowers follow the sun. It's not following the sun anymore. There is so please have a look out there. Look up the two suns. Okay, I think China, is it China? I think released this globe, this ball of energy. So I don't know how true that is, but yeah, something's going on. Something's going on, guys. Okay, so be aware that you are going to be led onto the correct pathway this month. Okay, now I know it's a weekly one, but they've given me the month. Okay, so this month, okay, July, you are going to end up at the right place, the right time. You know, and it's like they're saying trust. It's going to be a boost of confidence. It's going to make you feel as though you know, all the answers to your cares and your worries have been answered. It's like you've been sending out signals to the universe so much, saying, you know, I need something. I'm looking for something. I feel as if my life is on hold at the moment. So please show me the way. Somebody is going to be, I'm seeing swapping money. Okay, I don't know what they mean by that. Swapping money, swapping financial rewards. Okay, so it's two people working together, helping each other. And I feel that there's been a pact made that, well, if you do this, I can do this for you. And I feel this is like a bartering situation. And this is something that I feel a lot more people are going to be doing in this world, you know, creating different kind of ways to reward each other for doing something that each one is gifted in. So it's getting past obstacles, it's getting past anything that has been previously holding us back, creating a complete balance and a complete new way of looking at things. Okay, so there is somebody who is not paying attention to driving, and I feel they're making silly mistakes, and somebody needs to go and get their eyes tested, or a change of prescription in their lenses. So they're asking you to do this because something has been frightening you with the issues regarding you know, driving and doing anything regarding their eyesight. So that's just a one person warning there. I don't know who it is, but they're going to be watching this, or somebody's family member will it's like, oh, my mum was doing this, or my auntie was doing this, or my uncle. Okay, I need to let them know to get their eyes tested. Okay, so emotionally, you're withdrawing away a little bit, kind of spending more time, you know, alone, you know, thinking and contemplating, because there is a lot that is going on. And although you're feeling more energized and happier in many ways of your life, there is still some that need analysing and making choices about. So it could be that financially or to do with your work life, everything is going smoothly, swimmingly, but it could be your personal life that is not. So work life, personal life. So I feel that this is just addressing it, really. Be careful what gossip you're listening to this week, Sagittarians, because I feel that there is somebody who is trying to stir that pot. Okay, I don't know if they're doing it deliberately or not, but it's not on what they're doing, and they do need to be told once and for all that this is not, it's not cool to do this. It's not nice. Okay, so you know, maybe you're the one that's got to tell them, hey, you know, stop, enough of that, you know, or call them out on it. Does it make you feel good to do this or to lie? So one of these cards, let's have a look. Opening to discovery. Okay, so opening to discovery. So there you go. So there is so much disclosure happening all around us at the moment. It's like the truth is just rising to the surface more and more. It's like not a day goes past without finding out more things. I can see that sometimes we are also analysing ourselves and what makes us tick. You know, what is it going to cost to make us feel happy, to make us feel as if we are doing what we need to do ourselves? And so, you know, are you happy in your job? Are you happy in your personal life? Are you happy, you know, with family and situations around you? And if you're not, then the universe is saying, you know, you are going to be given the choice and to see where you're going and what you're going to do, okay, with your choices and your decisions, because it's there's no time to waste anymore. You know, it's good. So it's good timing to change things. Okay, so that's what I see for Sagittarians. Right. Okay, so this is Aries, and after this I'll go to the chat and see who is about, and let me know what your sign is. Okay, so Aries is 3250. Okay, 3250. Have a quick drink. Pretty color. It's grapefruit. It's grapefruit squash. I don't think you guys in America have it, squash. It's like cordial, if you have cordial. Yeah. Aries. So 7th through to the 13th of July, 2025. Okay, so there's going to be a celebration of love / lust. Is it love? Is it lust? There's going to be a feeling of being drawn to somebody, and that can be energetically romantic, or it could just be that you get on really well with this person. You meet somebody who becomes a friend. This person you might have seen, you know, casually around, and all of a sudden you start talking, you realize you've got so much in common. But I do feel as if this is going to be a bit of, you know, a nice feeling anyway. They give me the word switcheroo, so I've no idea what I mean by that, but they're just, it's going to make sense to somebody. And this is regarding relationships. It's regarding, you know, finding out about, you know, where you stand, okay, to do with a relationship there. I'm seeing somebody being quite tearful, quite emotional. And I feel this is because they're feeling like a teenager. It's like, oh my goodness, you know, they didn't text me back. What's going on? Do they not like me anymore? you know, it's like, oh no, I'm gone back to this, you know. So partly you don't want to play these silly games, you don't want to have all of this going on. So I feel that you're trying to get more grounded, and trying to see what's going on with your own happiness, instead of constantly allowing someone else power to make you happy or sad. It's like, no, I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow you to make me feel any of these things. Okay, it's my life and I'm taking charge of it. There's going to be a lot of empowering energy. And Aries, you're fire. Okay, so you can do this. You know you can. You've been walking on eggshells around a certain person, a certain situation. This person has been unusually close to you, or you've had to work close with them. You've had to connect with them for some reason, which has made this divide a lot more obvious, which has been tiresome. Okay, it's been tiresome. But I do feel that you have, you know, made it work, okay, so to speak. There is also, you know, links around that love life energy and, you know, the teenage energy. They're just saying that there is definitely somebody who is, they're an adult, but they are acting like children. Okay. I'm hearing somebody be, you know, disappointing you, Aries. It's like I put you on a pedestal. I thought you were going to be a good influence for me, or a good influence for my child or my friend, but you've just let me down. So it's like you're kind of in that battle stage of you know, not trusting this person anymore, even though they made promises and they made you feel as though they were going to be the best thing ever. Okay, they've turned out to be disappointing. Okay, and I feel that you don't know whether to say something or not, you know, to have it out with them. You're just not sure. So there's an element of boredom, as if to say, is there nobody that I can actually trust? Because this keeps happening. You know, I'm going to end up just trusting myself, because if I trust myself, then I can't get hurt anymore. You see, I'm rocking. I'm just taking some pain relief, guys. So, okay. So I can see that there is a new project that's underway as well, Aries, that you are getting started with this. I'm getting excited. I'm getting prepared. So I might be buying materials ready to do what I want to do. Or I'm getting, you know, tools of the trade sorted. But there's definitely a lot of organizing and putting foundations down ready to go for it. There's a lot of excitement with that. There's going to be a sudden, I feel, a visitor, or a sudden kind of a sudden energy with somebody else. It's like, you know, all of a sudden you open the door and it's somebody that you haven't seen for a long time, or, you know, they phone you up out of the blue, or they message you out of the blue. Because it's like I'm seeing somebody kind of opening the door or opening their phone going, oh God, hello, kind of that sort of feeling. And there's also this feeling of this person, you know, is usually so tidy and my place isn't tidy, and, you know, or I'm not ready to receive this person into my life because there's so much going on. So there's a bit of it's like agitation and it being kind of thrown upon you, so to speak. Now you've got two aces. Okay, you've got here two aces, Aries, and aces are the beginning of. So you've got the beginning of swords, which is new thoughts, ideas, inspiration. This can also be downloads from spirit. Okay, ace. Ace of Wands is the start of something new, ambition wise, being fired up, the spark, if you like, of interest, and ready to spark that energy further and make something work, you know. And so, you know, there's a lot of energy here with Aries. A tearful person as well, I'm seeing, who needs a bit of counseling, a bit of understanding. And I feel that this person is not thinking straight. They are not taking into consideration the most obvious, straightforward thinking pattern. They're just not thinking properly. So there's a little bit of worry around them as well. So, so I'm going to pick one of the 7 energies cards. Let us see. Okay. Build up the energy. Okay, Aries, what you got? Ears wide open. Okay, ears wide open. So this does say that if you sometimes to don't say anything and don't get involved in arguments or disagreements and things around you, and just listen. Just open your ears and listen. That's what they're saying. You can learn a lot about a situation by keeping yourself kind of in, you know, the shadows, really, and just, you know, seeing what happens. So I feel as if you are going to be privy to an important discussion that is going to make absolute sense and answer some questions that you have had about a situation or about a person. Okay, so that is for Aries, and that's the 7th through to the 13th of July. Okay, so let's go into the chat and let's see. Why is it not letting me hide that? So let's have a look. So we've just done all of the fire signs. We're going to continue on in a moment with the air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, then the water signs: Scorpio, Pisces, Cancereans, finishing off with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. Okay, chat. Where did we get to? Where did we get to? And let me know if you've shared, subscribed, liked. Okay, any of those things is going to get you on this list. And I'm going to then raffle. Okay, I'm going to do the raffle on the last Tuesday, live on the last Tuesday of the month. And we'll see who's won a 30-minute reading. Okay, with myself. So where have we got to? So Savannah, we see Savannah there, and Terry, wasn't it? So Miss Jules, hello, Miss Jules, good to see you there. And Lisa, lovely, lovely Lisa. And so to let you know, where is that? Oh dear, I don't know where I put that now. Anyway, there is a healing list going, and Lisa and Jeremiah, you're on it. Of course, you're on every page. So is me, Greg, and my mum. But if anybody does want to be put onto the healing list or the wishes list, if there's something that you really desperately wish for as well, I can put you on that one as well. So for that reason too. There's Jeremiah. Hello, Jeremiah. Miss Maureen, hello Maureen, haven't seen you for a long time. Hello Angel Lady, good to see you Maureen. So Greg, you can have a reading anytime, my darling, anytime. So I appreciate you sharing it on all of those. Darling, I don't think it gave me the option to share it on YouTube. Is anybody here from YouTube? Maybe it is sharing on YouTube. I don't know. I'm not sure. But thank you for sharing it on Facebook, Gab, Truth Social, and X. Thank you, my darling. So PD, thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. So you've done that. Well, we're going to put you down there. We're going to put you down, okay? Not put you down, but put you down on here, okay? So that's PD. Obviously, if you win PD, we're going to need your details. So, yes, because I won't know how to get into contact with you. So here's our Vera. Good morning, everybody, says Vera. Thank you. And Vera has shared it. So thank you, Vera. Number 2 for Vera. PD is number 1. Okay, appreciate that. Just in time for Aries, it was. Yeah, Aries was first. Ms. Jules said Virgo here, Ali. Thank you. So Virgos are very precise. They've got, they're always thinking ahead, thinking of where they're going to go, what they're going to do. They're very, they can be very focused there. Okay, so Savannah, I thought you would start the water signs, Cancereans, but I guess you are keeping the best of the last. Because I'm always doing the next one, so we're rotating. So so we always do it kind of that order. So the fire signs here. So the next time it will be air signs next. That'll be first, then water, earth, and then fire. And then after that, it'll be water signs, earth, fire, then air. So yeah, that's what I try and do to keep it fair. That's what I try and do, Savannah. So where did we get to? Veronica. Hello, Veronica. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. I am well. Cancerian Leo. Okay, so Cancerians are very kind of, they're tough. They look tough, and you know, because they can cope with so much, but they're very soft really when you get to know them. They're very kind, giving and caring kind of energies. Cancerians and Leos. Where's the party at? Where's me invite? Leos can be, they like to be where the action is, but they also like a nap as well. So Leos. Diane, Ali just woke up. Lovely to see you. I'm Taurus. Diane, Taurus is steady, hardworking, focused, will always do what they say they're going to do, or they do try to. They don't like being rushed, and they can be stubborn, but they will get everything done. They just, you know, they will. So thank you. It totally resonates with me. That's okay, Vera. I'm glad it does. Greetings and love to Ali, Greg, and all in the chat from Australia. Just joined in, loving this. Thanks, Ali. That's Leona. Welcome, Leona. Thank you. Veronica, I have both signs and it gets confusing sometimes. Yeah. So Vera liked the live. So you like the live, Vera. So I'm going to put you down again. Number 3, Vera. You are down number 3 as well. So don't forget, subscribe, like, share. So Ms. Jules, so subscribed. So thank you for that. So you're number 4, Ms. Jules. And I think it's YouTube. I'm going to go YouTube. Okay, there. And you liked, so you're going to be down twice. Jules, YouTube. Lovely. Okay, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that very much. So I finally made an appointment. Yay! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love, and they're so cheap at the moment. The readings are so cheap, guys. Please, you know, make the most of those. They're nearly half price. So $50 for an hour, which that's for £40, or $25 for half an hour, which is £20. So, you know, the cheapest there. Oh, so you are there from YouTube. Okay, thank you. Bosom buddy. Yes, on YouTube, Maureen says. Thank you. And Neona's on YouTube. Oh, good. Oh, good. Sounds good, said PD. Veronica shared. Thank you, Veronica. So let's put you down here. Veronica is number 6. Veronica, appreciate that very much. Okay. So Diane said, I've liked but cannot share on YouTube. Okay. Let me put you down. You're in red, Diane, number 7 for liking this. I appreciate that. No discrimination. No. Shannon Rose, yes, shared it on Facebook. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon Rose, you're number 8. YouTube. Okay. Appreciate it. Is there a video of you breaking down your subscription program aside from make personal appointments? Video of breaking down your subscription program. You mean the Patreon? I tell you what I can do with the Patreon. I will show you. Where did I put it? Here. So what I'll do is I'll hold this up. Let me take you off screen. And then you can always pause it. Okay, so it's a bit of a crumpled bit of paper, but that's the first lot, the Patreons. Let's do that. Okay. And then there's those tiers as well. So you can pause this, can't you? And then, hold on a minute. I've got to do something there. Oh, goodness. Because I've got the code on this, so it's not so good. And then you've got this. Okay. So you get all of that for that money. And then that. And that. So yeah, so it's you know, the subscriptions, you last time I sent a lovely like a palm stone like this, you know. So the mystery gifts are really nice. Pack of tarot cards, you know, so that's what you get for the mystery gifts. So yeah, is that what you meant, bosom buddy? I'm not sure. So Veronica liked as well. Thank you, Veronica. You're number 9 as well, Veronica. 6 and 9. Veronica. Facebook. Good to know. There's a lovely Linda. Hello on YouTube. Shared. Oh my goodness. Linda shared it everywhere. Let me thank you so much, Linda. She always comes through. Linda and Vera and you guys. Right, let me count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Linda W. Linda W. Linda W. So, Linda, you are number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so appreciate that so far. There we go. And then I will pick these out at the last Tuesday on our show. So shared on iTunes. Yes, thank you, Shannon. Shannon Rose. Okay. You're number 16 and number 8, Shannon. Appreciate that. So Terry says, I liked your live. That is good enough for us. It all works out really, really well. Terry really does. You know, just gets us past that shadow banning that we have. the more people look like they're engaging and they like the content, it works out very well. I mean, YouTube. Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, I don't know if that's again, but I will put you down again, Shannon. And then so yes, I've scheduled my session with you as well. Thank you for your generosity in offering, Sal. Oh, thank you, Miss Jules. Oh, what's the name so that I know who Miss Jules is on there, or do you go by Miss Jules on there? So I love doing the readings. Oh my God, I love it. AKA Quad B, as Greg says, Quad B. Yeah, I love that. I love it. So Betty, hello Betty. Liked, shared on Facebook. Thank you, Betty. Let me put you down for your number 19 and 20, Betty. Okay. And that's Facebook. So I'll put you down there. So that's Betty McCoud. I don't know if I've said that right, but you are down at 19 and 20, Betty. I'm going to come back to this all in a minute. Yep. So we've got to Betty. Remember, let's get back and do the readings. Otherwise, people get a bit bored. I don't blame them. So I love it. It's all exciting. Love exchanging chats with everybody. But I have a meeting after this as well. So I need to make sure that I do it all. Okay, so we're going to be moving forward now to the air signs, everybody. So the air signs. So that will be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing. Video there. Is it supposed to be like that? It is supposed to be like that. I don't know. Perhaps I will put it like that. Okay. So timestamp Aquarius. Brilliant. Aquarius, so it will be 50. Put it at 58, can't we? Okay. So this is for Aquarius, and this is the 7th through to the 13th of July, 2025. Okay, so let's have a look. Aquarius, see what's going on with you guys. Building up the energy. Okay, so they're saying that there's been something missing for a while, something that you're not quite sure. It's like, you know, what is going on with me? You know, for some reason, everything's working out well, but there's just something that is blocking me, something that is stopping me. And I need to get to the bottom of that. I need to find out. So if you've been asking yourself this, if you have been, you know, really trying to delve in, you know, deeply and find out what is going on, then you know all about this. Okay, so everybody else is busy around you. They seem to be getting on with their life. They seem to be very happy. But you know, what about you? You know, why is this so damn difficult? Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of more answers that are going to be coming through. Okay, a lot more answers this week, 7th through to the 13th of July. Okay, I feel that you are going to be exchanging something on a financial basis. So this could be that you have decided to sell something may be big, or you've decided to change something, that is, financially worth something. But there's definitely a swapping over of energies, and this is acting in a much better balanced way if you can do this. I also feel as if you are coming into an understanding with somebody that you love and care about, because I'm seeing the two of you talking and expressing, what has been happening, why you have felt so trapped or felt so disconnected with each other. This has been a hard going time of it. So, you are able to now at least communicate better and move forward. Okay. I'm seeing training and learning as well, education they're giving me around you or somebody close to you at this time. I'm seeing somebody who has a relative connected with boats. So have they got connections with the Navy or connections with, it could be the RAF, but I'm seeing definitely boats, and I'm seeing like warships and things as well. And I feel as if they're moving into place, and it feels as if they're like chess pieces. So I'm wondering if it is, something globally that I'm picking up on, or I'm picking up on a past relative, or both. Sometimes one triggers the other. I'm seeing a new job, new work, or new way of earning money coming up as well for you. So this is Aquarius. Make sure that everybody knows where you stand, and that you're having to prioritize your own time and energy. Because there's still people who think that you can just down tools and do or go wherever you want to go, and bugger the consequences. Well, this is not on, and sometimes you're having to express yourself and make it clear that those days are gone. And of course, if there's something absolutely in dire need of you dropping tools and going, then you will. But I do feel that you're going to be, making it clear, okay, to people who perhaps have taken you for granted, and they've not been understanding your needs and your energy. Okay, you're trying to be a committed person to either a job or something that you did commit to. Taking leadership now, I feel as if you are going forward with maybe a project or a team, and I'm seeing getting organized and rallying around the troops. I'm also seeing somebody who is either self-employed or somebody who is, getting ready to go self-employed. I can see somebody creating a price list and trying to be as fair as possible with this price list, and being focused on that and where you go from there. They're also showing legalities and official documents as well, documents and paperwork that is happening. And somebody's got too higher expectation when you're trying your hardest to do everything you possibly can. And there's somebody who is saying, well, you're not doing well enough, get on with it. I feel as if there's going to be a bit of a sharp tongue and a sharp explanation. Because I feel that, you can't do more than you're doing. Okay, you really can't. And if you are trying to expect someone else to do more than they're doing, they are also doing whatever they can at their top level. Now, it might not be at your level, but it is at theirs. I feel that there is going to be a sadness linked with walking away and saying, I can't do this anymore. And that is going to lead to, a feeling of I woulda, shoulda, or could have done things differently. I could have handled it differently, but I've left it too late. Now, that is either somebody saying that to you or you're saying it to them. But enough is enough. And I feel that there's a relationship, and it's such a shame that it hasn't developed into more. And that is, again, because somebody missed the signs. They missed the signs that it was getting urgent, and somebody needed to step up, or both of you did. And it takes two to step up. It takes two to get to that higher level of understanding each other. And so that's what I see for our lovely Aquarius. Okay, so that's lovely. So let's gather my cards up. So I'm using the Gilded Tarot and the Enlightenment deck there. So I'm changing it up a little bit to use different ones. I'm sliding these cards into the main deck and then shuffling. So yeah. So Geminians. What stamp it is? 0105 450. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be ready. I'm going to have to message my friend and say I won't be quite ready for our time. So sorry. I'm going to do that. Okay. And the video. There. Okay. Juggling. Honestly, my life is about juggling. It's about juggling and trying to please everybody. That's kind of what I do. But I don't mind. I don't mind because I just want everybody to be happy. But also that makes them me happy. And so it's worth it to do it, isn't it? Okay. So let's do this one. Okay, so now this is for Geminis, and I need to do a shout out to my friend Kim, who has just taken on the last two boys. They've gone to their new forever home with Kim, which is wonderful, and we appreciated the videos and the photos as well. So the boys are getting on really well. Tink is doing fine. She's got her little boy here. So we have Bear. And so that's her litter, all settled in their new homes, their forever homes. One kitten has had to meet its home with a tortoise. Okay, so never seen a tortoise before, and I think it was a poodle as well. So they've got used to those. so cute, so cute. So yeah, it's been a lovely process, and I'm pleased. It was very sad yesterday. I tried to do astrology yesterday, but I had to shed a few tears because I hate that bit of the kittens going to new homes. It hurts my heart. And so, yeah, it's like, when you're thinking, I need them to go now because I just can't cope. I'm trying to keep it together. That's how I was yesterday. So, but anyway, Geminis, let's see. Okay. 7th through to the 13th of July 2025. Okay. All right. So it starts off, this next week with you're going to be getting some mediumship. Okay. Some mediumship is coming your way. So that is contact with the spirit world, You're going to be realizing that, oh my goodness, I've really connected with, my auntie this or my uncle that, or, I've got my dad I speak to my dad every day. He is my spirit guide. So, you might have some relatives that are your spirit guides, and you're thinking, that doesn't sound like my wording. I wouldn't have worded things like that. But I know whose wording it did sound like. So, yeah, watch out. Okay. So communication, trust in what information you get. So sometimes we're always looking externally to ask advice from everybody else. And sometimes, your higher self already knew what was needed. Your higher self knew that your gut feeling said this or your gut feeling said that. Okay. And all of a sudden, it just happens. Okay, and somebody might give you advice and it's the same advice that you were given as well. So so look out for that. The truth is there. That card that just flipped over is a transaction, and I feel this is to do with a little bit of a gamble, going for it. Okay, so this is like I've got a couple of options to weigh up and I'm gonna just go for it. This is to do with business, finances. It's to do with making choices. Okay, weighing up whether or not you're going to stay in a job or leave, whether or not you're going to carry on in higher education or not, or whether or not you're going to do something for yourself, or whether or not you're going to stay with an employer. There's going to be all different decisions and choices that you're going to be facing, Geminis. If it isn't you, it's somebody connected to you, and it is something that would affect you, okay, in your life. They're asking you to notice, keep your eyes open for the number 33. I don't know why, but 33 keeps coming up. I'm being aware of it. Okay, so 33. Okay, weird, I know, but 33. Expectations, you're going to be saying to yourself, well, maybe my expectations are too high. Maybe I should lower my expectations. And the spirit guides are saying, no. You are only remembering, say if you're after meeting your perfect partner, you're only remembering, when you're saying, I need them to, to make me feel like this. So it's all about energy and frequency. So it's no good saying, I want somebody who looks like this or does that, or, because sometimes it's not about that. It's about something far deeper. And this person and you have already made a pact to meet up at this time in your life. Okay. And they are then, going to come into your life, and it's like, oh my goodness, there you are, and then all of a sudden it all happens. So please don't lower your standards, but make sure it's about energy. It's about energy, and it's about how you feel when you're in their company and how that person, feels about you. There's going to be a bit of a change around, and I'm seeing somebody getting some work done in the home. Now, this is planned work I'm seeing, and it feels as though I'm having to get organized with it's like I'm having to move things out of the way and put things back as well. And this is creating a bit of chaos, and it is not it doesn't lead to you feeling comfortable for a little while. It's like everything is uncomfortable, but it's okay. They're also saying, spirit guides are saying, please spend more time outside as much as you possibly can, getting in that energy, that boost of vitamin D is so important, or vitamin D. It's very important. This is going to inspire you maybe to take some photographs of, what is, maybe nature, and, taking photographs of the things that you're seeing and observations that you're having, because I feel that this is going to lead to a form of awakening when we can be still and look at what is really happening in our day-to-day lives. I'm seeing in a relationship there's a lot of fun and silliness going on, which is actually what you need. So this is about your inner child coming out and playing with another person whose inner child is out and about. So this is also an energy of fun, love. So somebody who's in a relationship or is just into having some kind of fun, whether that be adult fun or whether that be childlike fun. I don't know which. All I know is it is absolutely needed, and it is going to work out very well. Okay, because it's like you're gonna have this boost of energy, boost of confidence that is going to be coming your way, and it's going to feel good, feel very, very good. I'm seeing somebody who's very self-sufficient around you, who is going to tell you of a new project or a way of earning that extra money that you've been looking for. And so this is a new job or new scheme to earn that money. And it does look as if it looks good, but they're saying check the small you know, the small writing, check that first as well before you start to put in lots of money. Okay, that's what they're saying. There is a temptation coming your way. You know, someone's saying, are you going to come out and play? You're going to kind of you know, they want to see you letting your hair down and not being so regimental with things. And so yeah, a little bit of temptation coming your way, which you might like, but it is a choice at the end of the day. So that temptation is whatever you see as temptation, each and every one of you Geminians. So there you go. That's what we have, my guides and me, for Geminis. Okay. So is anybody else seeing the little videos that I'm putting up for each of the birth signs that I'm trying to spread it around a little bit? I just wondered if anybody's seeing it. So I'm just wedging these into the deck and then shuffling. Okay, so Gemini. So we now go on to Librans. Okay, Librans. This is obviously my hubby. This is Greg Prescott. This is 16. Hold on, I'm just writing down the number. Yeah, so this is for Librans. Greg is a triple Libra. I've got Libra rising. So again, let me know what your sign is, okay? And I will tune in to you as well. Okay, so Libra. What do they want to tell you? Oh dear, they're really turning over, aren't they? So that's it. All right. So they're saying there is somebody who is getting right on your last nerve because they're dumping their drama onto you and it's not on. Okay, it's not what you signed up for. And I don't feel as if this is you know, to do with relationships, because we do sign up for you know, to be each other's, you know, sounding board and to be there for them. But there is somebody who I feel is it's like an acquaintance more than it is family. And what I'm seeing is this person and their bad choices in their own world, in their own life, has led to this, you know, affecting you personally in your life. And so it's like, well, how dare they, kind of like their bad decisions are coming out and affecting me now. So it's like you're going to stop this from dumping down anymore. Okay, this has got to come to an end. Okay, which you're going to do. So I see you in the process of talking things over with somebody who knows what they're doing. They do understand, but I do see there needs to be a chase up, or there needs to be, you know, prompting in some way regarding this conversation with a third party. Okay, somebody who can negotiate on your behalf. There does need to be chasing up, you know, there. Relationships going very well. Okay, relationship could be, you know, for each one of you, it might be something different. So it could be love life, or it could be, you know, family, friend. Okay, but it is going very well. It's like the communication is good. You're able to understand each other's needs, and you're also able to you know, recognize when somebody is feeling overwhelmed and to not pressure that person when they're feeling that overwhelmed energy. But yeah, there's getting on very well. lots of friendships and good communication. I'm seeing somebody standing in between two jobs, like they're either straddling the two jobs, or they are, you know, metaphorically speaking, by the way, and they're trying to kind of decide which one is going to be the right one to concentrate on, and which job is going to be secondary. And you know, I can see that there's one particular job that keeps or a money situation, and I'm seeing them keep crying wolf. You know, we need you, we need you, we need you, and then when you do jump to it, they, you know, you're being let down. Okay. And it's just not fair. It's not fair the way that you are being treated. So I do feel as if you are maybe pulling away from certain people that you know, are offering work, but they are definitely not to be trusted. Okay, they just don't have that in them. So it is a bit of a gamble. So I do feel as if it's not an easy decision to make then. Oh my goodness, look at this, 3 7s. If that's not a gamble, I don't know what is. So 3 7s. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, which is 2 jobs. Okay, that's where I saw the straddling. It's 2 jobs. So I'll show this here as well. Weighing up the 2, what do? Do you carry on going down one route when it's not really come to fruition? So it could be, you know, try something else. The 7 of Wands is, well, come on then, universe, show me the way. And then you get the 7 of Swords, which is, that's all very well, but look after yourself. Make sure that you are protected. Make sure that you're not making rash decisions, you know, and it'll all go fine. Okay, but it is about keeping your feet firmly on the ground. Standing up for yourself. So there is going to be a time that, you know, you have been kind of cornered into, you know, making choices, making decisions that are, you know, not fair. And I can see somebody who is expecting you to make the decision that you always make. I think you're going to be surprising them by kind of saying, no, I actually don't feel like that anymore. So yeah, 777. Can someone look out for that as in an angel number? Can anybody check that out? Because that's going to be significant, I think, as well. You know, battling with, I feel, addiction. Somebody is battling with addiction. Somebody is battling with, you know, trying to do right by everybody, but feeling overwhelmed at the same time and not really achieving what they set out to do, because they've let their you know, their stress levels get way out of hand. I'm hearing somebody having to discuss whether or not that person needs, you know, a bit of help from, I'm afraid, Big Pharma, you know, about, you know, their depression or their kind of low self-esteem. So there is going to be discussions about whether one is going to be good for them or whether to steer clear of it. So choices and decisions is going to be happening. But you know, when someone's got a clinical imbalance, it doesn't matter how much logic and how much you say you've got a wonderful life, what you're feeling like this for. It's clinical. It's not their fault. And sometimes, unfortunately, the only way around that is sometimes to have a little bit of help, like a boost. But it doesn't have to be long term, is, I feel, what is going on. And I'm not a medical person. Don't take any notice of me whatsoever regarding your choices, please. Okay, there are also certain herbs. So please go and see somebody who, you know, can make this, you know, help you make decisions with herbs as well. So, you know, if you feel as if there are, you know, several different ways to go down, you know, why don't you hear both parties out and see what happens? I can see a boost of income coming your way. So this is going to be an extra lot of money that is going to make you feel so much easier. So financial help on the way. Okay, you're going to actually feel it in your pocket. Okay, so it is just what the doctor ordered for sure. Okay, so there you go. That's what I got for Libras for the 7th through to the 13th of July. Okay, so let's go back into the chat there. Oh, so that didn't come off, did it? I'm trying to click off Libra. And if you don't click it in the exact middle of the box, it doesn't come off. So, oh, we got lots of people talking about 777s. Oh, so where did we get to? We got to Betty, wasn't it? Betty. It was Betty. Where is Betty? I heart you both. How is everybody today? Oh, shared. Oh, we've got more people sharing. So, oh, I so appreciate you guys. I really do. I can't find this one person's message. That's really bizarre. I can't find Betty. Where did Betty go? Took screenshots. Linda took screenshots. Scheduled my session with you. Thank you, generosity and offering sales. Yeah, I know I've read this one. Took screenshots. Shannon Rose, Ali, I need help finding a lost item. Found the silver chain, cannot find the pendant. They're showing me to the side or the back of a cabinet. Okay, they're showing it's a tall cabinet, and it's to the back or to the side of a tall cabinet. That's what they're showing me with the pendant. I don't know if that helps, but you know. Okay, so liked as always, says Linda. So let's put Linda down as well for helping there. Where is that? Oh, I can't find it. So Linda, you're number 21 as well, Linda. Appreciate you very much. So I hope so. I was confused when trying to make an appointment, but also subscribe through Patreon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so they're two separate. Yeah, two separate. Patreon and my website are different. Yeah. So Linda says, thank you. Love it. Okay, going to share twice more to friends. Shannon, thank you. Do orange. Okay, so this is Shannon Rose. So you're number 22 and 23, Shannon. Lovely. Terry says shared on X. Terry, you're number 24 as well. Thank you. So Julia, okay, Julia, I got you, Miss Jules. So see you all another day. I'm going to get some sleep. Well, night, Vera. She's an hour ahead of us, so she is 4 a.m. So I heart you both. Oh, we heart you too, Shannon. So Greg is saying, how is everybody tonight? Oh, bless him. Ali has the most beautiful heart. Oh, darling, I appreciate it. We are one, so he is the same. He is the same. I subscribed and liked. Anna, thank you. So Anne, Ivor subscribed and liked. So you're down twice, and Ivor, 25 and 26 you are down on there. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you very much. So Kathy Cat, morning all. So according to Ali, the Libra reading is the moment we've all been waiting for. He says that every time. We all wait for that one. Mama, Nicole Mama is Capricorns. So Capricorns, very practical people. They are true survivors, and they've got a lot of wisdom behind them, and they can climb to the top. Okay, usually from the bottom they can climb up. So it doesn't matter how far they fall down, they get back up to higher than where they started. I'm Cancerian, so tough on the outside, soft inside. You walk sideways around things. You don't like confrontation. I saw a post of a woman asking what men likes for lunches. She intends on making lunches for her boyfriend. I recommended she ask him what he likes. Makes sense to me. Of course it does. Yes. Let's go Libra, says Savannah. Let's go. Laurie, so Taurus, Gemini and Libra. So Laurie, Taurus is practical, steady, careful, going forward. Gemini, it depends what you're feeling, but there are two sides to Geminis. Sometimes extrovert and sometimes introvert, so it depends. And Libra, trying to balance. So that's interesting. You've got the balance with Libra, and then you've got the they're quite a balanced person, I would say, Laurie. So G is the 7th letter of the alphabet. My name has 3 G's in it, 777. That'd be why I got that. 3 7s, portal. A winning combination in slot machines. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. The 2 jobs is me. There you go. I knew there was something there. Thank you. Sun kiss, that might be. Jewel, angel number 77 is often seen as a powerful and positive sign indicating spiritual awakening, alignment, and good fortune. It suggests that you are on the right path, guided by your intuition. Absolutely. Yeah, could use the right herbs. Yes. Yes, definitely. I don't know what the herbs are. You'd have to see somebody. There's a lovely lady that we know called Dee Collier. She's very, very good, very intuitive with that. When do you know it's critical, though? I would say when you don't want to carry on. That's usually critical, when you don't want to carry on, when you can't see a way out of your situation. Yeah. Reach out to others. That's what I would say. Has been significant for me all along. Thank you, my love. That's okay. Divine guidance. My birthday and year adds up to a 7. Feel blessed. Thank you, Scorpio here. Scorpios don't like to be cornered and being pressured to make decisions. They have to kind of go with the flow. So Mary, hello, lovely Mary. Thank you for the reading. Libra, Aries and Scorpio. So I hope I was trying to make an appointment, but also subscribe Patreon. Oh, you are already a Patreon, Mary. So I appreciate you very, very much. So Libra, balanced. Okay, again, balanced. They like fairness. Okay, so you've got that fairness energy. You don't like other people being taken for granted as much as you don't like yourself. Scorpio don't like to be cornered. And sometimes you can feel as if, some people are making you feel like, you've got to instantly decide something and you can't do it. Okay, so Scorpios, you can get frustrated with that, but also Scorpios are very romantic. Libras is the connectivity. Aries, you're a leader. You're a born leader, Leona. You might choose not to, but you can lead. Divine guidance. Okay, they're from Lisa there. Lisa said shared. Yes. Thank you, Lisa. 27 you are, Lisa. Thank you so much. Oops, I had my microphone and it heard you talk, Ali. Sorry. Okay, I don't know what went on there. So, no idea. Ali, are you Pisces? I am Pisces with Libra rising and Scorpio moon. Yes, I liked and shared on Facebook and YouTube with friends. We have you down. We have you down, Shannon. We do. So I'm going to look near all tall cabinets very carefully. Really been searching. We'll let you know. Okay. Could I be on the healing list for my stupid back pain and ever-present UTI? Yes, of course you can. Can't find my little foldery thing. I went to my mum's. Oh, there it is. I took everything with me. And so there we go. We've got a new sheet going. We've got a new sheet, 41. Okay, so I will put you on the back of that. So Shannon Rose, you will be on that as soon as I can. I will add you on there. So I'm sorry for your pain, and please send some energy out there for those poor people going through all of that. Oh my goodness, terrible. The floods and everything, terrible. Greg is feeling better in your back also, so relate to you guys. Thank you, Shannon Rose. Many people think Librans are all about balance, and it's true, but we're constantly seeking balance. So true, Ali. I like my freedom and respect others' freedom as well. Yes, I also like to step back, however, need to lead sometimes. You do. And we've caught up with the chat. Yes, we've caught up with the chat. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this next part. Okay, so thank you to everybody who has been sharing. I appreciate you more than you know, and so does Greg, because we have to get past this damn shadow banning, because yeah. Yeah, quick slurp here. Right, okay, so we're going with the water signs now. Okay, let's do the water signs. So Scorpio, Pisces and Cancereans, and then Taurus, Virgo and Capricorns. Okay, so because I have an appointment, I may be whizzying through these readings. Okay, so I might just continue and then check the chat at the end. So I might be doing that. I hope you guys understand. Okay. The painkillers just don't seem to be working right now. It's very frustrating. So let's have a look at the 0137330. Okay, so Scorpio. So this is for Scorpios. This is the 7th through to the 13th of July 2025. This is my daughter Rhiannon and all the other Scorpios out there. Okay, so let's see what they want to tell you, Scorpios. All right, so there seems to be a lot of feeling of having to wait. Okay, I'm having to wait for this, wait for that. You know, nobody seems to be telling me anything, and I'm not feeling connected with the people around me as well. So it's not a nice feeling. It's like feeling isolated, and you're not sure if it's because you're feeling sensitive or because you really are feeling isolated, or people isolating you. So you're not sure at this time. But there is, in the meantime, you are still in that limbo waiting situation. Okay, there is going to be celebration. You are going to be celebrating because I can see recognition, reward coming to you. Somebody saying, oh my goodness, well done, congratulations. This is really good news. You know, and you're going to get lots of people, you know, flooding in with that respect and with that powerful energy. Okay, it's a love energy that's just going to come your way. It's going to be wonderful. I'm seeing relationship as in, either for some people it might be love life, for other people it might be friendships and family, but I'm seeing silliness, naughtiness, being mischievous, getting up to things you shouldn't get up to. So obviously it can be adult sort of fun, or it can just be kind of childlike fun, but it's definitely going to make you feel happier and make you feel as if you just are laughing and you can't stop laughing. Okay, this is going to actually make you feel a lot better, because it will kind of erase that feeling of, you know, either loneliness or that feeling of, you know, being kind of isolated. So things are going to be turning around and you're going to feel so much better, so much more loved and cherished again after that. You do feel as if you have been walking on a tightrope whilst juggling, whilst trying to cook dinner, whilst doing this, whilst doing that. And it's just overwhelming. And it's like, how am I going to get help? Other people need me to help them, but I need help myself. And so it does feel very overwhelming when I'm tuning in to that energy. And it's going to take, you know, they say it takes a village to raise children, but it also takes a village to believe in each other and to share responsibility and to help as much as possible. I do see somebody who is very young and very naive, and they've got lots of strange energy. So it's like they're up till silly o'clock at night and then they're up again in the mornings. It just feels as if the body clock is all over the place. Now, this can be you, or it can be somebody close to you. I'm seeing there being a bit of a spend up, but in all the wrong places. So I've got that song in my head. It's all about the bass. My granddaughter needed to hear that we all come in all different shapes and sizes, and that song, It's All About the Bass, was playing on the radio, and it's just come up in my mind out of the blue when I'm turning over this card as well. So that is funny. But anyway, there seems to be somebody who is being a bit careless regarding money, and can be better off, okay, if they can you know, be more sensible. So sometimes the things that happened to us in the past, you know, our insecurities, our fears and worries can affect our family, sometimes can affect our loved ones and people around us, because we're either you know, overreacting or not reacting enough, or we are, you know, confusing the past, the present and the future. And so this is all to do with kind of feeling insecure and feeling, you know, tired of it all as well. So I do feel as if you are trying your hardest to stop yourself from dumping down those energies to the future and making this affect anyone else. So they're saying that you know, you're exhausted because that's what you're trying to do. But you're doing it. Okay. And it will get easier. Okay. It really will get easier. I'm seeing a partnership energy coming in. This partnership could be in business, or it could be meeting that special person that, you know, you've been searching for. But once again, that inner child energy is definitely coming out. And there's a lot of people who are rooting for you in this happiness, and is definitely, they can see that there's a future to it. So for this one person in particular, they are going to meet that person they've been searching for and asking for all this time. And it's like, you know, make sure that when you ask for this perfect person, that you say that they be single when they come to you, that they are available, and that you're not. And what you do is you say, and let this be done, that it harm no one, after any affirmation that you do, any cosmic ordering. Okay, because sometimes that can be tricky. So the inner child energy is going to be very, very high vibration. So have you noticed that in nearly all these readings, that inner child energy, playful energy, has come out in nearly every single reading? And so we're all going to be in a very childlike, bouncy kind of energy, being kind of silly, and it be okay. Yeah, definitely. So there is going to be some discussions about where to spend your money and what to spend it on. And I feel as if I've got a lump sum of money and I need to know what to do with it. So this is like a bonus, or this is like money that you've been waiting for. And with that money, you can do so much with it, but you have to be sensible. Where is it best being sent? And I feel that this is directly to do with, do you spend something on an energy, or do you make something feel more secure in the long term? So, yeah, it's going to be a hard one to decide. But I do feel as if you're not alone in making that decision. There's somebody very much around you. So also seeing a past life connection. So watch out for any tricky connections, tricky, goings on. It's like, well, that was a weird meeting, but it was meant to be. The universe is intervening and making sure that people are meeting their special lady friend or male friend. Friendships are going to be growing. And it's all down to spirit saying, okay, this is time. It's important as well. So that is for Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios. Let us put these cards in. I'm just rotating them into the deck, you see. So we know that they are definitely gonna be new and renewed. Okay, so this is Pisces there. Okay, Pisces 014650. Okay. Right. All right, so Pisces now, 7th through to the 13th of July, 2025. Okay, let's see. This is myself and my mum. Hi, Mama. Spent a nice couple of days with my mum. It's lovely. We just get on so well. And then we saw all the family on Saturday as well, which was just absolutely wonderful. Feel very blessed. I do. Right. Okay, Scorpio. Oh no, Pisces, isn't it? Sorry. Just seeing if you check in, if you're still listening. Okay. So Pisces. God, they didn't want to stop shuffling. Here we go. Right. Okay, so is something missing in your life? How are you feeling? What is going on? Are you on your mission, or do you feel as if, things are kind of, dragging a little bit, and you're waiting for yourself to get revved up? Something that is going to focus you and project you to where you need to go and what you need to be doing. Okay, so you are, waiting for signs. So waiting for the universe to say, hello, over here. Sometimes that does happen. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we have to go searching for it. If you're wondering what your life path is, or you're wondering what, your life mission is, then sometimes it's easier to go back into your past, go back into your childhood. What did you love to do? What was it that interested you? Your mini me, what did you do? And, for me, it was always working with children, or it was teaching, or it was with animals. Okay, so that was me. What about you? Where did you find that happiness? And, can you then picture making a living from that? Okay, that's what they're asking you. So we've got a lovely card here from the deluxe Tarot Cairo Marchetti. These were done in, these were foreign cards, so accidentally I ordered them in a different language, so I just added in what it's supposed to be. But this is the Sun card. Okay, look at the powerful energy of that Sun card. Okay, so look at that. One of the kittens has been named Ra. Okay, one of the kittens is Ra, and also is it Odin as well. So Ra and Odin, it's cute, isn't it? So yeah, something's missing, but they're saying you've got the power to energize yourself. You've got the power to make this go well. You know, it's like, well, if you're not happy, then get yourself happy. Find a pathway that goes in your direction. Okay. They're saying that temptation is on its way. So this temptation can be, you know, perhaps it's something that you like and you're not supposed to like. Sometimes it can be, you know, for some people, it might be a temptation within their relationship. Definitely won't be mine. But, you know, sometimes it can be, you know, that feeling of, you know, is the grass greener really on the other side? Sometimes you can see the temptation and totally ignore it, you know, but the universe sometimes goes, are you sure you don't want this one? What about this one? It's quite shiny, you know. So sometimes the universe does that just to get you knowing that you definitely are happy with your choice. Okay, so that a lot of people are going to be seeing, they want you to look up and in the sky. There's a lot of spacecrafts. I know you think I'm mad, but there's a lot of spacecrafts up there. Okay, so for, you know, the 7th through to the 13th of July, look up, especially in the night sky, that there's going to be spaceships. So, you know, these off-worlders, they want you to see. Okay, they are ready to be seen. And so, you know, make a wish, you know, and communicate, ask them to boost their energies, and they'll shine brighter. Okay, and it's all telepathic. Okay, so watch that. You're going to be a real inspiration to another person, somebody close to you, and you're going to be feeling as though, why didn't I do this before? This is what makes me happy, when I'm being able to help other people. So other people are, you know, feeling grateful for my help, and I'm feeling grateful for helping. So could it be that that is your calling? You know, if it is your calling, then, you know, maybe it's time to start it off. Okay. I feel as if I'm taking a, it's like I'm stepping off the edge into the unknown, and I'm going to go for it. So this can mean signing up for something, you know, or putting your name down, application form. Okay. And when you do, I'm going to say when you do, you've got that success energy. Okay. Success. So you're going to feel successful. You're going to feel ready. You're going to also feel as if you've gone against maybe a negative energy that was trying to steer you a different way, make you not believe in yourself. And you've done that middle finger to that negative energy and said, you know what, you don't rule me. I am my own, I'm my own person, and I'm a strong and independent person. I'm going to go for it. So there's a lot of definite positivity coming your way. A boost of money is also coming your way. Something out of the blue that you wasn't expecting is going to be coming, and you're going to be, oh, thank you so much. I needed this. I so needed this. That is what is coming. And this week is going to end with the World card. So I think everybody knows what the World card is by now. It is where things turn out better than expected. And you're going to be very, very happy, very chuffed with that. There's somebody writing a book, and they're saying, get on with it. Okay. They say we've all got a book in us. So they're saying, you know, with the help of AI right now, everybody could be writing a book. So there's lots of opinions that other people want to know about with you. And there's also a lot of life hacks, you know, things that you've had to endure, and you've got advice on how you got through. So the people want to hear it. And, you know, you are a survivor at the end of the day. You've decided that you're not going to be a victim. And the universe is just so very much feeling blessed, you know, for you to speak out. So, yeah, watch out for that. A book or signing, you know, your work. Or the wind is really getting up. So when I finish here, I've got to close my windows because a storm is here. Yeah. Okay, so that was Pisces, 7th through to the 13th of July. Okay, so timestamp 01:55:30 for Cancerians. Cancerians. We're going to do 40. That's it. Cancerians, the 7th through to the 13th of July, 2025. Okay, so this is my eldest daughter, Meggie. It's her birthday coming up this week. It's her birthday, so we're going to be celebrating. And, you know, we do birthdays large. Yeah. They go on a few days, you know. So on this day we'll do this, and on this day we'll do that, and we'll do that way. You know, we kind of split it up into lots of different bits, and we love it. We do. So let's have a look. Cancerians. Oh, that card wanted to come out. Abundance. So there is money coming your way. It is coming your way. It's time. It's absolute time. Cancerians. 7th through to the 13th of July. Trust. So, you know, trust in your own intuition is what they're saying. You know what is best. You're listening to your gut feeling. You're listening to that and saying, right, this is time. All right. Or I need to push this further. Okay, and I know that there is definitely something going on with my granddaughter and Megan. So there's a lot happening. They're saying take a leap of faith and project yourself forward. This is going to become so important. Okay, it's like acting quickly and not holding back. Acting quickly. There's going to be a bit of a shake-up going on in your life or around your life. And I feel this is you, you know, taking control and not being anybody else's puppet. So this is definitely a time for you to focus on, you know, your higher self. What is it telling you to do? So, you know, sometimes when the SHIT hits the fan, you are ready to you know, jump forward. Okay, so I'm seeing some information coming your way that is going to answer some questions, and it's also going to make sense to you. There's and it might be the breakthrough that you have needed. Okay, there. So sometimes that crown though has to come off, or it has to, you know, take a negative effect in order to find the way forward. Somebody around you is carrying a heavy load, and sometimes you feel overwhelmed by that. It's like, you know, I'm trying to keep that going and this going and that going, and all the time I am just exhausted with it. And you sometimes think, is there somebody who is basically throwing spanners in the works, so to speak. Just when I think everything is going well and we're moving forward, there's something else that happens, and there's a feeling of, you know, going within yourself. So be careful with that, because sometimes if we go too far down, we can't get out again. And they are saying that, you know, you're a survivor, you're doing really well. And sometimes the only thing that catapults us outside of our safety bubble or outside of our going within is usually our children or people that need us and around us. And but there are times that we can find ourselves going down the dark tunnel and feeling kind of that feeling of weight, you know, heavy on your shoulders. But we do have the World card as you start to hug your own reflection and say, you know, I am doing my best. The realization that you are doing your best. You know, it's like I've got to forgive myself. Forgive yourself for nothing, because you've not done anything wrong. But the World card is also saying, you know, it's going well. All right, everything is at hand. You know, watch and see, because it's going to turn itself around, and it's going to go in a better direction for sure. But in the meantime, we're stuck there waiting for things to change, waiting for things to get better. I can see you letting go. Okay, you are letting go of secrets or somebody who is being secretive. It's like they're not telling you the whole truth. They're not telling you what's really happening. And, you know, you're getting a bit sick and tired of this in your life. So you've got intuition, you see. And so when somebody said, oh, it's fine, nothing to see here, everything's okay, your inner child goes, no, that's not right. So I do feel as if there is some tricky analysing and working out the truth. Okay, so your spidey senses are on alert. Okay, I'm seeing somebody making a quick decision about where they're living and what they're doing. I'm seeing that this is going to become a reality. It's like that, you know, when something like a carrot's been dangled in front of your face and then all of a sudden it's gone again, and then you know, you've got the disappointment. But I do see that there is going to be that carrot is dangled, but it is going to actually bring some good results. Okay, I see this. Yeah, so it's about taking that leap of faith, and you've got the Fool card twice. Okay, you've got that twice. So, and this feels as if it's coming up very soon, may even be this week is coming up. Don't listen to other people's negativity, other people's gossip, okay, because that's not going to help you either. Isolating yourself sometimes, you know, is the way that you strengthen yourself. So it's not always about kind of getting depressed, or, you know, sometimes it's about, you know, this is the only way I know how to be in control or gain control, is by going within and delving down. So life is it's like everything is on hold, like I said. So this on hold, I feel that you're going to push your way forward to make it not in control, so not paused, that everything is going to start to flow in that right direction. There is a loving energy around you. Now, that could be family or love life, but you're feeling the love of them, which is absolutely what is needed at this time in your life. So don't forget to call upon your loved ones, your helpers, who are, you know, they're either family or friends, online or physical friends, but they are going to be there for you. So just, if you can, expect it to be so, and it will be. Okay, expect it, because you deserve it. You do. So there you go. That is Cancerians. Okay, so I'm going to be boiling my kettle, guys, because I've got to have a bit of coffee. Cheers. Let's go back to the chat. I don't think I can go straight through. I need a little head chill, a little bit. Going back to the chat. so don't forget to keep sharing, liking, subscribing. Each time you do one of those, there I'm going to be giving away from one of these people. Sorry, noisy. One of these people who've shared, Linda, look how many times Linda shared and liked and subscribed. So, you know, I'm going to be giving away a voucher. Okay, it's a voucher for a reading. Okay, it's a 30-minute Zoom reading. Okay, just for liking and sharing. There'll be I'll be drawing 1 or 2 lucky winners on the last Tuesday in our show with Greg and I. Okay, so it's just, it helps us out, and also I can give back to you guys as well. So where did I get to? Yeah, the Texas flood. Oh, it's breaking my heart. We've been watching a lot of it today, me and Mum. I know I'm rocking. I'm trying not to rock, but it's really, really bad today. So relate to you guys. Yeah. Many people think, okay, we've read that one. So true, Ali. I like my freedom. We've read that one as well. Ali, you need to re-add your name to shoot. I don't know how to do that. You might have to help me, my darling. Thank you for your service. Thank you, Ivana. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ali is rocking. Please send a loving healing. Have been sending healing for Texas. Very sad situation. I know. If it's man-made, though, which I think it is, if it's man-made, my goodness, for entertainment purposes only, you know, the chemtrails or geoengineering, I don't know, they've got to look further into that for sure. Shannon Rose, thank you. The Texas flooding is so heartbreaking, but they just found 2 girls alive clinging to a tree 27 foot up. Wow. Praying for all those who are suffering. So Savannah, thank you for Savannah. I think, yeah, hold the belief for the missing girls in Texas. Parents down there searching on foot for days. Can you imagine? I can't imagine. Randy, hello, Randy. That is my husband with the sleep schedule. Okay, he is Scorpio. Okay, thank you for confirming that. I really appreciate it. Hey, long time. Hello. A voice of Kazanugula. I'm no good at saying names. Yes, waiting for the Cancereans reading, says Savannah. You are so blessed to be close to your mum. I do feel very blessed. We don't take it for granted, me and my mum. But me and my girls are very close as well. We love spending time together too. We love it. Pisces moon. So sending Ali healing, and also Greg, and all the souls, Gaia included, Mother Earth. Yes. Yes, Ali, there are so many more galactic ships protecting us. Feel this so much. Where is it? So much lately. Benevolent beings looking after us. They definitely are. They are. Yeah. There's Dee in the chat. I've mentioned Dee and the herbs and everything. So that she is here. So reach out to Dee if anybody wants to know any information about herbs. Oh, hello, Susan. Hello, Mrs. I was around Jake and Nicola's. Me and my mum were around there having dinner on Sunday. It was lovely. Jake cooked, and oh my goodness, it was beautiful. Really, really tasty food. So it was lovely. How are you doing, Susie? So I'm just making my coffee. I can't say coffee. It's always got to have a New York twang now. I blame it all on Greg. He said that's how his dad sometimes talks. You can hear that. I really want to meet his mum and dad. I've spoken to them on a Zoom call, but I haven't, obviously I haven't been over there, have I? So I'm banned. No, I'm not. I'm going to be welcomed with open arms into America. Homeland Security are just going to love me. I got stopped at the airport, everybody. I did. They grilled me about why I was coming over to America. What was I doing there? What was going to happen? And they refused my visa. Crazy. Susie. Okay, Shannon. Windy here. Power out in Topanga for a bit. I probably said that wrong, haven't I? There's a fire in Laguna Beach in my own old neighborhood, Arch Beach Heights. Oh, sending energy out there as well. Greg did predict more fires. If so, California already happening. Oh my God, thank you, Ali. Oh, I am exhausted for fighting for my rights, and money always helps. Yes. This reading just me hope and me out in a better mood. Good. I have been depressed. My goodness, great reading. Thank you, Ali. Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. So this lovely lady is who I was talking about. I have to catch the replay for Sagittarius. So she's an amazing herbalist there. Oh, my birthday is on a Tuesday this month. Happy birthday, Savannah. Happy birthday. Do you want to come over? Come over where? I don't know. Savannah, I can't believe they refuse you, Ali, yet they bring in all the illegal immigrants. I know. Didn't make any sense to me either. Really didn't make any sense. So, okay. So let's go. We're going to do the last few now. Okay. And then I'm going to go and see a lovely lady and spend some time with her. Okay, so we're going to do Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn now. Okay, so let's find Taurus. Here's our Taurus. Okay. So Taurus, this is the 7th through to the 13th of July, 2025. So let's pick the cards out. Right, so what is going to happen with Taurus? Let me do the time stampy thing. 0213. There we go. What do you want to tell Taurus, spirit guides? Right, so there's going to be a meeting up with somebody, and I feel that this meeting is going to go very, very well. I'm seeing the communication lines are very clear, very open, and non-judgmental. I'm seeing that it's important to understand each other's point of view, and there has been difficulties in the past. So there could have been arguments. There could have been, things that have been difficult to either forgive and forget. But at least you are standing face to face and ready to move on and forget about the past. Move on to the future in a more positive energy. Of course, you can let it carry on, a dispute, a misunderstanding. You can let it carry on if you want to, but how is that going to get you anywhere, really, in the whole scheme of things? there's too much division happening, and it is time to bring in your positive energies, to bring in, you know, that feeling of either forgiving or at least putting things in compartments and saying, well, you know, I understand about that part of things, don't understand about this, but, you know, we'll see what happens. So it means going forward with maybe your guard is still up, but it isn't, you're not shutting them out completely either. Yeah, it's all about balance. It's about temperance, really. It's about, you know, finding, you know, an even ground, finding something that you can communicate about that both of you understand. There has been a trust issue, okay, and I don't know if this is the same situation or another one, but this trust issue has led to somebody taking charge of another person. Somebody is puppeteering another situation or another person, and this other person is allowing that to happen, which is really not a good idea at all. Now, either they're going to notice or you're going to notice, and you're going to be pointing it out to them, which will trigger them into doing something about it. It's a good idea to clear the past, really, so that you can move forward in a positive way, a new direction, sometimes away from the negative, destructive way and into the new and more energized way. So this can sometimes be leaving people in the past, because these people were not helping you. They were hindering you. They were allowing you to be the negative, the shadow self, and you didn't want to be the shadow self anymore. So this is all about kind of changing sometimes behaviors and negative behaviors and moving on to positive ones. And the focus is going to be to the highest timeline. Remember, with every thought pattern we have, you've got a choice of being the highest timeline, which is trusting that the universe knows what it's doing, and it will all work out in the best interests of everybody. So it's like trusting your own plan. You've put it out there that you, as long as your affirmations are good, then life is good. So, you know, it's about saying that you already have something and getting excited about it. Okay, there's a good energy there. I'm hearing somebody creating a lot of gossip, or somebody who is trying to turn you or turn somebody close to you, turn them away from the collective, and that's not fair. I feel that this is going to be getting you down, and I feel that you will notice, hey, I won't be puppeteered. I won't be, you know, pushed into or railroaded into a situation that I don't want to be in. And I feel that this is going to be a time for you to be strong, to be selfless, and to be focused. It's really, really important. There are 3 people involved in an argument, they're saying, around you. And this argument has led to, I feel, the larger family or the larger friendships coming to a head, and this has got to stop. So the 2 meeting is either going to bring everybody together, or it can trigger everybody into allowing this feud to continue. But for you, you've got a choice, haven't you? Too heavy a load. If this is becoming too much for you, then you say, I'm done. I'm out of here. I've had it. You know, I don't have to do this anymore. So don't suffer in silence. Okay. You know, this is about, you know, if you're making a decision, sometimes it's good to announce your decision, and other people can either get on board with your decision and and join you, or it's a case of them saying, you know, well, I understand your point of view, but I still feel the way I do. Victory. There's somebody who's saying, I'm happy birthday, congratulations, well done, fantastic news. There's something about partying here. Okay, this just reminds me of a festival. So is somebody going to a festival? Is somebody, you know, going to be dancing around a campfire, or doing something that involves outdoors, and it involves a lovely experience? I can see that somebody, I'm seeing public speaking as well. So there seems to be somebody who has got something to say, maybe on a stage. And I'm hearing this person talk, and they're very nervous, but I feel that they're going to do a really good job, okay, with this talking. I'm seeing family and togetherness as well around Taurus. Now, family can be online family, okay? It can be spiritual family, but I feel there is a celebration energy. Now, the Seven of Wands is all about a gamble, taking that gamble, taking that next step, bringing the energy to you. So sometimes we always feel as if we've got to go chasing the things that we want. No, visualize yourself as a massive magnet for your affirmations. So if you want more money coming in, then you create yourself as a magnet and you draw it in. Make sure you put in the energy and let this be done that it harm no one. You don't want to steal from other people. Okay, so if you're wanting the perfect partner, you're the magnet. Pull them to you. Okay, and make sure it's in the highest good of both people. So you can understand. So whatever you're doing, it's got to be of the high level. It's got to be love energy. Okay, and sometimes it's about leapfrogging into that perfect timeline. All right, doesn't involve karma. We've still got to do the karmic stuff. So, but at least you can be as positive as possible in your own life. Okay, so anyway, that's what I get for Taurus. Okay, so that's lovely. So we're going to go on to Virgos. Oh, 02, 22, 22. Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, I'm watching it. 02, 22, 22. So Virgos. So Virgos, your timestamp is 02, 22, 22. So this is 7th through to the 13th of July, 2025. So what is happening for Virgos? All right, so starting this week with feeling a bit isolated. Now, are you isolating yourself, or is there somebody who's kind of creating this isolation energy around you? Either way, you know, it's about taking control over that and making sure that it doesn't last very long. Cheers, everybody. Coffee. So I feel that we sometimes forget how powerful we are. We forget that we can draw people to us when we need to. We can manifest things, you know, creating a dream board of all the things that you want. And if it's a big ask, if you're asking for something big like a house, a new house or a new car or something big, sometimes the universe takes you down a dark route and you think, you're not listening to me, you don't care. And it's like, no, this is the opposite. Sometimes in order to get where you want to be, it has to take you down certain routes. So if you can, just hang on in there, you won't be sorry. Okay, you'll see everything happen before your very eyes. Okay, it will be like magic. It's like, oh my God, we're here. How did I get here? From there, right down there to here. Allow your inner child, again, we've got the inner child energy. Allow your inner child to come out and play. Your inner child will naturally want to stay in the positive. And so if you have got the negative energy around you, meaning that life is a bit hard work and you're not receiving very much in the way of fun, whether that's your fault or not, then, this is them saying, the universe saying, I think you need to deal with it. You need to make some decisions and you need to stick by those decisions. The crossroads time is here. You are successful and they're saying, well done. They're saying you have been through so much and you have created a wonderful world for yourself. You have got friendships around you, or you've got people around you who respect you. And so all you have to do is to carry on being that beacon of light for the universe as well. And so, beacon of light, look at this card. If that's not saying that you are a beacon of light, I don't know what is. So you have the capability of being a medium, or being, a medium is a spokesperson for the spirit world. A medium, if you are on the highest vibrational energy, there is no reason why you are going to be taken by anything than a positive spirit. Okay, so people do worry about it, but stay in the high vibration and you'll be absolutely fine. Okay, so the feeling isolated sometimes is a bit scary, because we've been feeling a bit shut out from other people and what they are doing. But sometimes it's a way of branching out ourselves, rebranding yourself, and making your world yours. It's releasing your energy and saying, okay, so that pathway has closed off to me. So I need to renew it and do something else. I'm seeing some official documents, paperwork. Okay, I'm seeing some contracts around you. And this is reminiscing about the past, thinking about the past on how it used to be. And it's like the laws or the rules are changing. And you are now unsure about what you're going to do. So there's definitely a feeling of being fed up in certain areas of your life. But you are chucking it out to the universe and saying, I wish for more. Look at this lovely card. These are the Light Seers cards. Aren't they just beautiful? So this is saying, I do feel stuck sometimes. I feel that, whichever way I'm trying to see my way out, there seems to be some sort of obstacles. There's the reminiscing from the past. Okay. But justice is coming. Okay. Justice. They're giving me the words renewal of faith, renewal of responsibility, being ready, being wise beyond your years. Inspiration is coming from above. So sometimes we have to put a stop to people stealing our energy and put a big, big energy into being the best version of yourself possible. I'm seeing study, training, learning, or teaching around you. And this is going to lead to bigger and more teaching sessions for sure. There is a strong energy of somebody saying I'm pregnant, okay, around you Virgos. I'm pregnant, and this person is very ecstatically happy about being pregnant. And I feel that this is a joyous time to be around, okay. They're showing me that there are many different talents that you could actually start a business with. So you could do this, or you could do this, or you could do that. And this is saying, you know, the choice is yours. What do you want to do? Where do you want to concentrate with us? And as soon as you get that idea rolling and everybody knows where they're going and what they're doing, that this is it's like a snowball effect. Okay, so starting a self-employed business, or getting more serious about selling yourself, not in that way, but selling yourself and your gifts, okay, to create a lot more, okay, a lot more abundance. You are dealing with things head on, okay, trying new things in the process. And there is somebody who can be a bit dominant, and I feel as if I'm moving away from that person. I'm detaching myself from that person. That person's energy and me do not blend anymore. So this is about either humoring them and saying, you know, yes and no in the right places, but then kind of moving on and doing exactly what you feel is right. There's a family reunion or a family get together going to be happening as well, okay, Virgos, and that can be spiritual family online, or it is so it's either spiritual family online, or it is more you know, physical. Okay, so there you go. That is for you, Virgos. Okay, so we're one away from completing this week's astrology. Just 1 week away. All right, they're all shuffled in. So here we go. All right, what's the timestamp? 02 31 55. Right. So this is Capricorns. Okay, Capricorns energy now. What is going on? Okay, what is going on in Capricorns' lives? Okay, what's going on? And this is the 7th through to the 13th of July 2025. Okay, I'm building up the energy. I'm going to build it up, and we're going to see what's going on. Right, that's the one. So please, if you can, believe in those angel energies that are very much around you, that are connecting with you, connecting with your higher self. A lot of these things like angels and, you know, sometimes the pixie energies and the fairy folk and all of that, I believe in them, but I believe they're in a different dimension. And sometimes the dimensions blur, and sometimes you get to see them, they get to see you. That's just my belief, but that's what I see. There's a lot of door cameras now that are picking up fairy-like creatures, you know, flying past the doorbells. And, you know, of course, you know, with cameras being everywhere now, of course, this is going to happen. It's inevitable, isn't it? So I'm seeing it. We are all born with a guardian angel, an angel that is there for us from birth. This angel isn't assigned to anybody else. It's assigned to you. And so if you ever need that person, then please visualize drawing them close to you. Okay, it is an instant bond, instant togetherness. They don't move far away from you anyway. Okay. Okay, so you're going to be I feel there's either a date or a meeting coming up here, and this date or meeting is going to have you nervous. It's important to you that you make a good impression. That's how you're feeling. Oh, Tinky's calling her baby. So yeah, it's important that you make a good impression. So if you are going on an interview or a date, do your research. Make sure that you've double checked everything and that you are safe and secure, or you are in the right knowledge, okay, to make a good impression and to be confident and to be happy. It's very, very important. So I feel as if it's all about fairness this week. It's all about making sure that everybody knows where they stand, and you know where you stand. You found out information that maybe wasn't available to you in the past, but it is now. You are an inspiration to lots of people. There's a lot of thanks and genuine kind of positive energy coming from the people that you have touched in your life. Okay, the people that have come along, and because of you agreed to be that person they can lean on, that has shown some very good results. Okay, and this is a very, very good thing. Okay. Right, so there's somebody who's being very sarcastic around you. And when someone says, oh, yeah, and pigs might fly, that sort of feeling. Well, look at this. There's actually in the Light Seers card, there is a little pig and it is flying. Okay, so pigs might fly. There you go. It's actually in there. So this is the Page of Cups in the Light Seers. Okay, so who is being cynical? Is it you? Or is it somebody close to you? What is going on? Okay. I just want to make sure the Patreons. Okay, so I want to make sure that there's extra Patreons and they need a highlighting there as well. So yeah, it's like being sarcastic. The universe doesn't understand sarcasm. Okay, so when I had cancer, and I would say my health has never been so good. It's amazing. It's amazing, my health. People knew I was being sarcastic, but the universe didn't understand that. So I believe that helped me through my cancer. It absolutely did. So there is a feeling of it's like isolation around a certain person, a certain situation, and you're wondering whether or not you can trust this person's energy, whether they are actually going to help you or hinder you. I definitely see that you are kind of trying to move on from this person. Is this person's toxic around you? So it isn't a good energy. Okay, and I feel that this is sad, but it's also necessary for you to step up and focus. Okay, it's very important. You have the power to energetically block people, and so you don't have to fall out, but sometimes you have to. Each time a person that you don't want to contact you is coming forward energetically, they may come into your mind in the most odd times. As soon as they come into your mind, you're visualizing a drawbridge coming up, and the fact that they then can't get through. Okay, so energetically understand your visualization to actually make this happen. Okay, it feels like you're carrying someone else's burden as well as your own, and you might be okay with that, but this person whose load you're carrying, they're not learning anything because they're just allowing you to carry on doing it. Okay, and that's not on. So I do see that you're going to be kind of maybe upsetting the apple cart here, but it is very much you know, if you don't do it, then they are never going to learn anything, and it's going to make them a better human being, okay, by quietly just backing away and saying, well, you know, I think you can take this on now. You know, I'm here and I'm supporting you, but, you know, here's the reins to your life and what you're doing. That's kind of what you're feeling. Beware of people around you who say, you can trust me, you can trust me. I feel as if there's somebody who definitely can't be trusted. I'm definitely seeing somebody, you know, so if you've got people around you who, how can I say it? That there's new people coming in and out of your home, you know, people, friends of friends. They're asking you to stop leaving money out or leaving your purse at the top of your bag, or, you know, leaving things out have got value to them. They're really asking you to be sensible and to not put temptation in front of these people. They may not be, you know, bad people. They may just be kind of like chances, or, you know, they're in a bad situation and they can only see that is the way forward. So yeah, it is a difficult time, but it isn't impossible for you to block this energy from coming to you again. I'm seeing an application form, and I feel this application form is going to be for some sort of travel trip, a journey, or, you know, holiday, a getaway. And I feel that this is something that you're going to look forward to. I'm seeing a celebration. So it's like you're going on holiday or on this break to celebrate something or someone. So it's like, so while you're on holiday, you are, you know, somebody's birthday, or someone is, you know, announcing something really nice. So there is a lot of solidarity. There's a lot of togetherness. There's a lot of openness, and everybody knows where they stand. You know, there's no complication. It's like you're very much wide open there. And to end on this, it's like you're going to feel very much epic, in control. You know what you're doing. You know how to get from here right up there. You've done it before. You'll do it again. And I feel as if that goes with every single one of the astrology signs. You are all capable of far more, because you've done it before. You just need to do the same thing again. You just need to stay focused, and see the end results. Don't see the problems in the middle, only see the end result, where you want life to take you. Okay, and don't forget to write down your 3-month plan, your 6 months, your year, your 2 years, your 3 years, your 5 years, your 10 years. The universe likes to know what your bigger goals are, so that they can help get organized now, ready for them. Okay, and you know, always think, yes, I do deserve, I am a good person. Because if you stay in the lane of, you know, I could have done better, we could all say that, but were you doing everything in your power at that time, to the best of your ability? I bet you the answer is yes, to that. Okay. So let's see what's happening in the chat. Okay, so thank you for listening. Okay, so Capricorns, let me get the right banner up. Let me get the right one up. Not that one, that one. There you go. Okay, and so back to the chat. So where did we get to? Sorry, I'm just having a look up. There we go. I think Savannah said, I can't believe they refused you, Ali. yet they bring in the illegal immigrants. So crazy. Yes, that did happen. It did happen to me, and I had got my ESTA visa and I was ready. So I did everything the right way. I did, but no. And then the second time they refused me was I went to apply for an ESTA visa and they said no to that. So yes, I haven't tried since. And I think the only way I want to do it is if Greg is with me and we fly together. That's the only time I would feel safe, I think, you know, because being stopped at the airport and grilled in front of, you know, everybody, Homeland Security grilling me and asking me all these questions like I was some criminal. Yeah, that's what I got. So, yeah, it's not good. Anyway, Sir Savala says, it's my pleasure. Yeah. Please come to Canada. Oh, I would love to. I would love to. So why is it that things don't happen to me as my sign is predicted? Sometimes if you're not on the highest timeline, if you're feeling low, you're going to get the lower energies coming to you, the things that aren't positive enough. If you're in kind of, if you fluctuate between, yeah, everything's okay, then you'll get the okay stuff. If you're in that nothing's ever going to happen, then you're going to get the nothing is going to happen. Unfortunately, it's like, but the only way to get past that is to fake it. So that's where you bring in your affirmations. Fake it till you make it. Everything's fine. Everything's great. You know, it might not be, but the universe doesn't understand sarcasm. And so that's the only way through. The other thing is you might be in a karmic lesson right now. And these things, we've all had the real lows and we've all had the real highs. And these are the big things. So imagine the major arcana cards are the major events in our lives. They're the karmic things that happen in our lives. And the minor arcana are the bits in between. And so, you know, we've got a script of the main things in our life. Yes, I will experience that. Oh God, that's going to be horrible. I will experience this and I will experience that. And I'll go through this. All of these things. And so they are sprung out through our life path. And I will end my life like this. This is how my story in this lifetime is going to end. So those things are set. Okay, those things are set. But the in-between bits we are in control of. And it's about pinging back to the higher timeline. And sometimes that is, it's hard to do, but it's not impossible. And you can get there. Yeah, I'm riddled with pain every single day. Every 4 hours, the pain comes back and it's crippling. I have to use a walker just to get to my kitchen because I'm in so much agony with my knees and my spine. I've got arthritis of hips, spine, knees, and back. It's all over, and I find it difficult sometimes to keep smiling and coming on. So I do know what I'm trying to say to you is I do understand how bad things can be, you know, and it's not an easy life sometimes that we choose. But sometimes we have to be the energizer to magnetize good things happening. And sometimes when we are feeling low, there's a lack of energy to bring that to us. So that's kind of my only explanation on that there. So fake it till you make it is what I say. So that's thank you, universe, for my perfect job. Thank you, universe, for my perfect partner. Thank you, universe, for the happiness that I deserve. You know, you say these things. Hello, Michael Johnson. Hello. Have you done Aries yet? I have. Aries timestamp is 3250. Okay, 3250, Aries timestamp. Hello, madame. Hello. Please read me. What birth sign are you? I've probably already read that one. For me, love life. Patrice, sorry, I'm late, but I have heard the Taurus, and I am Taurus, and you hit the nail on the head. Good. Oh, that's good. I'm so happy. That's lovely. And all about my life. So there are some trust issues. Yes. Well, so much of what you said is going on. Thank you, Ali, for the Cancerian reading. And good night to you and Greg. Good night, lovely. Sweet dreams. Not me. I have stage fright. Yeah. Do you know what? I organise events, don't I? And I had to have hypnotherapy just to introduce the mediums, because I used to get in a panic about it. So, yep. So I do get what you mean. Mum is turning 90 next month. Well, happy birthday to your 90-year-old mummy. Oh, that's lovely. At Pat. Well, that was amazing. Good, good. I'm pleased it helped. Virgo sun, Virgo. Virgos, they like the interconnecting things, the little things in life that are, it's like your concentration on the little things to make the big things work. So it's sometimes it's attention to detail with you that you're very good at, Maureen. Can a Virgo shadow self defect people? You mean affect people and loved ones? Can Virgo's shadow self? Everybody's got a shadow self, and I think we all have had to work on that shadow self, so anybody's shadow self can affect other people's. But even if you've got somebody whose shadow self is affecting you, you're in control of your own energy. And if you want to let that happen, does that make sense? Let that kind of make you feel bad, then it will. Can't always keep on a high. Do you think I can? I don't. Sometimes last night I was tearful. I was crying with Greg on the phone. I'd had enough of pain, and I was feeling sad about Tink, guilty about Tink, and the two kittens that went. So you can't always be jolly. I know that one. I'm an Aquarius having a difficult time with my Virgo. Now, Aquarians have got a very good sense of humor usually, and they can usually get themselves out of tricky situations a lot of the time by their humor. So I reckon you could use your humor to switch things up for you. Cheap viewers on StreamView, whatever. So my daughter is a Capricorn. Okay, so still saying hello there. Mary Wins, hello. Hi, everyone. Sending love. Appreciate that. Ivana Capricorn here. Thank you. Spot on. My pleasure. That's a shame. So Judith, hello, Judith. First time here. Well, thank you, Judith. So you're an author. What sort of books do you write? Would like to know. If you haven't subscribed yet, and you do, I'll put you on this list. So if you subscribe, like, and share, whatever a like gets you a place on there, a share gets you a place, and a subscribe gets you a place, or sharing it in multiple places also gets you multiple. And at the end of the month, I give away somebody on here will get a 30-minute reading with myself. So yes, so if you fancied doing that, you just hit share, record, or something like that. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. We're just trying to get past the the shadow banning situation. So we want to give back as well. So lovely to see you, Judith. Welcome, welcome. So why I have those same problems. You talk about the health ailments. That's a beautiful way to explain this. I'm trying. I try, because it is hard sometimes, isn't it, to get by. I am taking, so am I. Yet, so am I. I'm on that. And I have lost 30 pounds. Well done. Brilliant news. So there was a sluggish bit, and I then lost another 10 pounds. So yes, I'm very pleased. So it is coming off again. Yes. So yeah, we need a bit of help, don't we? Positive affirmations, love it. Yes, we do. We have to in life, don't we? Otherwise, we're just not gonna get through. So sorry, redoing my lippy. I don't like not having my lipstick on. So Sagittarius. Sagittarius is timestamp is 24:15. Okay, so the timestamp is 24:15. Oh, never been read. Oh, well, hopefully you'll like the Sagittarius reading. Oh, I feel for you. Yeah, it gets you down sometimes. Oh, hello, Hom. Good to see you. I haven't seen you for ages. Hello, Hom. And Patrice. Awesome. Good. Oh, so if anybody would like a reading with myself, you can go to the website. What's the matter, baby? Hey, what's the matter? Go to psychicalley.net. Psychicalley.net. Sorry, the cat was asking for something. Psychicalley.net, and you can get a reading. It's nearly half price, so it's about 50% off. So it is $50 for 1 hour reading, which works out at $50 1 hour. That works out at, what does it work at, £40. Or you can have half an hour, which is $25, which works out £20. So it's a very low price at the moment. It's not going to be forever, but it is there and available if anybody does want to take me up on that. So you can book in an hour and you can ask for psychic development if you want. You can book in an hour and ask for past life recall. So that hour is up to you how we spend that within reason. But yeah, so if anybody does want to do that, psychicalley.net. Okay, if you want to join Patreon and maybe get a regular 1 month every month reading, plus mystery gifts, plus lots of classes and videos, classes, video. Like I record a psychic development class. I record a meditation once a month. So there's all these different kind of ways that you can get onto the membership side of things, and they all help myself too. And you can also go to and help with Greg as well. So it's patreon.com/in5d. So there you go. So I'm going to be saying now, Mary wins. I've lost 40 pounds this year. That's brilliant, Mary. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. It's good, isn't it? Book on Miracles of My Life. Working on book 2. Oh, Judith, you're welcome to put your the link of your book here. I'll let Greg know so he knows. You are welcome to do that. So we could all do with a book on miracles for sure. So you don't realize that you're losing weight until your clothes start hanging on you. Yeah, that's true. That's true for sure. I agree. Okay, so I'm going to go and rest my back, and I'm going to go and chat to a lovely friend as well now. Hopefully she's patiently waited, because I've been longer on here than anticipated, but I love doing this. I just love doing this, and I love my job. I just love it. So anyway, take care, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Okay, see you later. Bye for now. Bye bye.